Hello, hello. Just checking in, going to pick my son up this morning, and I was walking down the stairs and I started to look at everything, and I came to a recognition, and it's a big one, and maybe it's the same for you, but basically we can't gauge our growth or our progress on what's external right now. If we want to say, oh, I got a house and I'm successful and I got a job and everything's going great on the outside, anybody that's doing the real work, it's all falling apart in a lot of ways. We're having to give up partnerships and money and jobs and security and all these things, and we're now relying on that from within ourselves. And that's a really big place, but it's not recognized by the people around us in a lot of cases. They'll see us shine, they'll see us happy, they get excited about participating in our lives because they like it. But when they see the choices that we had to make to get that smile, to get that shine, it scares the living crap out of them, because we're not dependent on anything. Our inner landscape is not requiring of another person's love or friends or a community or whatever. Those things come after we honor ourselves. And this stage of enlightenment, of awakening, is us tearing away all the things that we hide behind and we use as crutches and we use to prop ourselves up from doing the inner work ourselves. And that's scary as hell, but I'll tell you right now, it is the only way, because those other things will fall away and you'll implode, your life will fall apart, you lose a partnership, you lose a marriage, you lose whatever, and people will go spend 5, 6, 7, 8 years falling apart. And we don't need to do that, because we built our foundation in a messy way. We built it based on a bunch of lies, untruths. Loving outside ourselves will save us, and everything's great if we have a partner, but that's not true. Those things can fall away in an instant, and we're not meant to be in mourning and sorrow and all these things. We're meant to keep rising up, build on a foundation of stuff that is yours, is stuff that you can assess and deal with. And thank you, Jeremy, by the way, a beautiful comment. So don't judge yourself. I wake up some mornings and it's like, fuck, this world is still crazy and full of control and darkness and viruses and blah, blah, blah. And I just want to puke. And I'm like, how have I failed? But we haven't failed. The world is a collective creation, a projection. And my piece is changing. And that's the only piece I can change. I can shine out to other people. I can make suggestions to them. I can help them if they so wish or whatever. It's not my responsibility. But the more I shine, the more I lead by example in my energy, the more people might take this path, this choice, this scourging in some ways is what we're doing. We're washing all the mud off the outside of ourselves and our beliefs in what we've been taught and how we have to live and why we have to live that way, why we have to be slaves, why we have to have a low job, why we have to pay taxes, blah, 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 blah. We can talk a million things, but the thing that's all you can always come back to when you're crying in your bed and you're unhappy and things are shit, you're always going to have you. And if you can get comfortable with that's your best life partner and the most important part, then this divine union comes within. And when that divine union comes, you've got all of yourself and you trust all of yourself and you're not torn apart and divided and masculine or feminine or a man or a woman or whatever. You're complete. You're amazingness, and we need to be our amazingness each and every fucking day. And it starts within. That bubble, that pride. You wake up, okay, yeah, you feel like crap, but you still get up. You still smile, even though there's nothing to show for it yet, because it's the only way. And if you don't, the only person you hurt is you. The world is not going to get better by us sitting in our lump of coal and frustration and sadness and whatever. The world gets better for us by creating our new world within us. Don't wait for the outside to change before you acknowledge the friggin' work you've done. And you're all fucking amazing. And you need to hold that and smile and give that poor inner child that's inside something a knee to sit on and say, holy fuck, yeah, you're crying and it's hard and it's suffering and look at my life and look at all these things, and just say, yeah, it happened. And now you know better. Now you have new boundaries. Now you're shining. Now you're choosing. And if we can do that, some magical things happen. And when those magical things happen, the world changes. You shine out a little bit and the world changes. Some other people, you talk about it, you do a live on it, you share it with other people and they're like, fuck, I felt that way too. Now I can change. Fuck, that's the choice I've been waiting for. The world wants us to wait for the worlds to fix it, the things to change and wait until this is done and waiting for Jassara and Trump and blah, blah, blah. And I'm fucking exhausted. It's changed right here, right now, today, right here, right now. That's the ultimate act of self-love. And I ask you to do it as well. Feel this energy, feel this power, feel this, share it with other people, and it's a gift. I'm not giving it to you from who I am and my 100%. I'm giving it to you from it flowing overboard. And Jeremy's saying, yeah, speak in fire, because I'm bubbling. It's like, this stuff has to get out. And I got lots to share. But I don't share the essence of me. I share a possibility, a probability, an example of, so that you can say, fuck, that's possible. Because I want you to feel possible too. And I want to have more of you standing beside me, speaking fire, shining, loving, and bubbling. Because those are the friends we want to have. That's the world we want to have. And it only comes by creating it inside us first. So, share it, love it, do it. Change your right now. I look demented sometimes, but inside I'm shining and excited and a beautiful little boy, innocent and playful. So have fun with it. See what it brings. And if something beautiful happens, put something in the comments so other people will know. Have a great day. I love y'all. Talk to you soon. Stay shining. You're awesome.